Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe and good for grade 7. Today we are going to revise the second chapter in history, that is New Kings and Kingdoms. How the new king and kingdoms was formed. On that time, the regions of continent was divided into subcontinents. The regions were divided into subcontinents, and the subcontinents were in the control of Samantas. Who are the Samantas? Samantas are the subordinates for the king who will help the king and who will support the king in army wise and who will gift the king. They were called the Samantas or the subordinates. Later, the Samantas learned how to rule the country and they started individual ruling countries. Among that, Dandi Durg of Rashtrakutas, he started a separate and individual country, and Kadamba, Mayura Sharman and Harichandran, they both are belongs to Brahmins. Even though they are Brahmins, they left their tradition and culture. They started to rule the country. They started the kingdom of Karnataka. This was called as a new emergence of new kings and new kingdoms. And administration power. The king, those are ruling the large land and the higher large kingdom, they are called as Maharaja and Chakravarti. Prashasti and land grants. Prashasti means the prize of king. The Brahman poets, they will come and sing a poem for a king and they will write all the achievements, what are all the achievements done by the king and what are all the great rules and regulations followed by the people on that time. Everything will be written in a copper plate or a gold plate is called Prashasti. And the land grants. What are the land grants? A poet, he is singing a poem for a king. He will gift that poet a land that has written in a copper plate. That was given to the Brahmins. This was called as a land grants. And the new king on that time was the Cholas. We all know the Cholas. The two major and the best kings of Cholas are Rajendra Cholan and Rajaraja Cholan and the Rajendra Cholan. Their kingdom, they captured the Urayur from the Muttarayar. It was Muttarayar are the subordinates of Kanjipuram king. And Vijayalaya, the Chola king, the ancient Chola king, he captured the Urayur from the Muttarayar. And from the Urayur, they started capturing the neighboring countries from the Pallavas and the Pandyas. Then the kingdom was expanded. Then they created the central part of their kingdom as Tanjavur. In Tanjavur, the temples and the bronze sculptures was most famous. Till now it is famous. So it is called as best among all over the world. The bronze sculpture and the temple architecture. The new ideas in the agriculture and irrigation made the Cholas to stand. It made the Cholas to show their power. They are the best rulers of ancient time. And the new ideas in agriculture and irrigation. Agriculture was the main and most of the people doing the job based on the agriculture. So for irrigation, they introduced a canal, well and huge tanks for storage of water for doing the agriculture at all time. And the administrative power of the Cholas was shared by the people. Shared and by the subordinates of the king, they did the administrative power. On first, they divided group of family of peasants. They are living in an area. It is called as Ur. They divided as Ur and Nadu. The group of Ur collectively called as Nadu. The Velala, they are called as a group of people who will maintain the land records. Also the land recorders in the administrative power, they helped the king. And the Nagarams, those who do the trade. Around the temple, the people, they started to settle down and they started to do the trade. Tanjavur became the trade center for the Cholas. This what about the Cholas, how the new kings and kingdoms was arrived. Thank you children and have a great day.